This is a very short bill which seeks to prohibit any increase in rents for all existing and new tenancies for 3 years. I'm going to cut to the chase here, Minister. In my own constituency of Cork South West, we certainly need more investment in social housing. We need to sort out our outdated planning laws, which are completely outdated at best. It's time for rank and file change in the planning system here, where it's full of negativity and government policies steering the planners to a negative result on so many plannings for our young people. I have constituents who have expertise on many fronts that are being worked on in other European countries to solve the European housing crisis as we speak. One of these I visited on Sunday evening last in West Cork, who showed me how shipping container living is possible for our young people, so to get them off to a start without having to rent or go on any social housing list. And this is happening in other European countries, but the planners look negatively upon this container living, and that's put into another great idea to help solve our housing crisis. It's most frustrating then for me and the public when we hear Leo Varadkar saying that he will build 40,000 houses a year if in government. And in the future, when we know he is leading the public, as we would say in West Cork, down the garden path, Minister. Also this morning, I heard your own Minister, Eamon Ryan, stating he wants more people living in our smaller towns and villages, living, as he called it, over the shop, something I've called for in the formation of government talks in 2016 and in 2021 as a perfect chance to turn our smaller towns and villages into vibrant towns and villages. But in spite of all this talk and in spite of the Minister saying nothing is happening. Absolutely nothing. It's lovely to talk. One Minister trying to con the people, telling him he'll build 40,000 houses. Another one dreaming that he wants all the derelict houses and living over the shop housing sorted in rural Ireland. It sounds beautiful, but we need action on the ground. And we haven't got it. Minister, we need to get down to brass and tacks here. If people have solutions like shipping containers, like living or log cabin living in and around the homes of their parents, we need to force a mindset change here, Minister, with the Planning Authority. And it built in a non-obtrusive way, make it immediately allowable. I have no doubt if you do it, it will help wipe maybe half of the social housing people seeking social housing on a housing list. And it will give these young people a chance to build a bit of capital to either buy their own home or get a mortgage. And in the little time I've left, our clinic is inundated, and my clinics every Friday and Saturday are inundated with people seeking houses from Inishannon all the way out to Goleen. It's a massive terrain of our area that people are pleading with me to get them home, broken-hearted, inside my office crying their heart out. Why can't they get a home? Some people dreading the thought of being homeless. Homeless. It's an awful frightening people. And there's solutions out there. And if you're willing to work with the politician or someone locally that has an expertise that came in from abroad or worked abroad all their life, that's what you need to be doing.